Hello, and welcome to the next Lukozer retro game review video, which I've had to start right away because the game in question has no title screen of any kind and is one of those rather annoying early ones that start as soon as the game loads. This is 3D Glooper, which was released by Supersoft in 1984. And as you can see, it's Pac-man, but well, you are Pac-Man in the first-person perspective. You could almost say that it's Pac-Man meets Doom or something. Indeed, if you are one of the current gen of gamers and think that Doom was the first-person shooter, first-person perspective game, you are not even close. And as old as this game is, this was nowhere near being the first either. There were plenty of others before this one. So, if you've not already gathered from what you've seen so far, it is Pac-Man, but as I say, it's Pac-Man, but we are playing it from the eyes of Pac-Man himself. God, okay, that's that life lost. Now the entire game is written in BASIC, and well, what you see is what you get, really. Graphically, it's extremely, well, bland, shall we say. Fucking bloody got me from behind. Who misses, and that's the ghost about to come and try and get me. The ghosts don't actually chase you, they just follow a particular path, and they don't really stray from it. The other thing is the radar that you can, well, you occasionally see, only activates when the ghosts are nearby, which is a bit of an annoyance. That red dot that I just picked up is one of the power pills, which means I can now go after the ghost. The problem is that there's no sound effect to tell me that I can, which means you have no idea how long that ability lasts. There is a counter that tells you how many of the dots you still need to pick up in order to complete the level, which I've never been able to do. The trouble is the webcam part here is obscuring part of it, so I know I have 130 something. But yeah, okay, right, so I can catch that ghost because I had the power pill, and I can catch that one because, well, the same reason. As I say, the game is almost silent. The only sound effects in the whole thing are when you are eating the pills, or if the ghosts are nearby, it makes a sound effect telling you that they're there and they are moving. Oh yes, and the game over noise, which isn't at all irritating. But yeah, well, I've shown you everything, so here we go, we'll start another game. Now the closest I've ever got to finishing this, because there are some 330 something of the dots, whatever you want to fucking call them, to get. Right, so I've got the power pill. There are ghosts around here, but I fucking lost them. There's one. I went straight through him. There we go. Oh, well, I got him and then he got me. Now I completely lost the thread of what I was saying. Anyway, let's get on with the review then. Graphically, it's extremely basic even for 1984. But I guess they are functional, if nothing else. Let's face it, they really are nothing else. Functional is about it. Oh yes, you just saw a ghost there. But yeah, you notice they don't follow you. They just keep following a set way. If you see the one eye there, which you saw just on the corner, that means that he's moving away from you. If they're moving towards you, you'll see two eyes. That's about the limit of the graphical impressiveness of this game. Audio is extremely bland. I was able to get in because I've just eaten the power pill, and there's that one there. I was just able to get him, but now the next ghost is very close. The most annoying thing about the audio, well, it's annoying for me anyway, is that the sound of the ghosts moving is the same sound that my tinnitus makes when it's when that's affecting me, and that is one fucking annoying sound. So yeah, I'm not too keen on having a game reminding me of what that fucking sounds like. So yeah, I saw that one on the like map section there. I want to try and get those. Fuck it hell, I ain't got a clue how to get to them. Maybe round here. The lack of any other sounds whilst moving means, well, it is not exactly the most atmospheric of titles, and the fact that the radar sort of map part which you see appearing near the top, the fact that it only shows when the ghosts are nearby means it's extremely easy to get completely lost, which I am, and you have no idea where any of the dots, for lack of a better word, actually are. I mean, there are still 140 something of them, and I just have no idea where they are. What the point? I don't even know where the ghosts are if I fancy just saying bollocks to it and getting myself killed. See, there's a ghost there, but he's going the wrong fucking way. And then he didn't come after me when he looked back and saw me. Okay, right, there we go. We're now surrounded by some more dots, and also surrounded by the ghosts, who have now, so they don't follow you. So So I still have 120 something of these. Right, 119. Oh. Now is that ghost? No, he hasn't buggered off. Could really do with him buggering off as well. Okay, he has now. So, what do I score it? I mean, the novelty's there. Well, it's there the first time you play it, but it really doesn't last very long. The problem with these early first-person perspective games is that clearly the technology wasn't there. Oh, fuck it, yeah, let's just get myself killed. The idea was there, but the technology wasn't there to make it, worth doing. There we go. So you ended up with what was quite a boring game, even if the the original idea was, or may have seemed, quite sound to begin with. The end result certainly wasn't. So it's extremely dreary. So complete lack of music and extremely sparse sound effects don't help one bit. And it's just really not much cop, not even by 1984 standards, although, as I said a couple of videos back, 84 was the year when the quality of games for home computers really went up a level, maybe even 2 levels. This one stayed in the basement. I score it 1 out of 10. That 1 is for the initial novelty value, but I say it doesn't last, and after you've had your first go, yeah, you just don't want to play it again. Okay, that is 3D Glooper, 1 out of 10. Really not much cop. I mean, it's not so shit that I would rant about it, but it's just, yeah, it's a novelty, except the novelty dies off very quickly. So that brings this review to an end, and we will see you at the next one.